Hello again, YouTube.
Hello, YouTube world. Welcome to another first edition of Squared Circle Discussions. We'll be discussing NXT, particularly from last night's episode of August 9th, 2017.
Unfortunately, though, we didn't catch it at the 8 o'clock showing, so I had to watch it at 11. But that's okay, because I still got to see it.
Yes, we are on the road to takeover, people.
Woohoo! Brooklyn 3!
Now, do you want to discuss how the show starts? Because that was a great opening for NXT.
Actually, it was. They mentioned how Drew McIntyre and Bobby Roode are going to be face-to-face later on. Sanity actually comes out first.
Well, actually, Nikki Cross is just kind of doing the whole in shtick range, like, come out, then fight us. And I'm like, who's she going on out? Oh, the other two jump into the ring. Oh, here comes right, Sanity. And I'm sorry.
Payton come out.
I'm sorry, Paul Ellering, but you got outdone here tonight.
Oh, did you ever, buddy? So, the Authors of Pain come out, and then they get ambushed. One of the guys from Authors of Pain gets zip-tied to the barricade by the ramp and yanks out the barricade.
So basically, after being gone for a couple of weeks, Eric Young returns, leader of Sanity. Yay! And basically, the numbers game and the clever planning finally get to the Authors of Pain. Literally get their shit pushed in. I mean, one was literally locked. It wasn't
just Sanity that was out there, I don't think.
No, it was just Sanity and Authors of Pain. Okay. It was even one to the point where I don't know if there's Akam or Razar, but he had his handcuffed to the barricade, and he just literally, you know what?
With a zip tie.
So you know what? I'm just gonna rip this out and crawl back in the ring.
But then he gets a living daylights beat out of him, while the other guy gets attacked as well. And by the end of it, Sanity's standing strong, while the Authors of Pain are literally out.
Probably the weakest I've seen Authors of Pain.
It was incredible. But next week, the Women's Championship match at Brooklyn 3, there's going to be a contract signing.
Between Ember Moon and Asuka.
Yeah. And I'm still saying that Ember Moon's going to take the title from Asuka.
Oh, please. I was going to say this later in the video, but I'm expecting all titles to change hands.
Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me. But anyway, so the Street Profits, whoever they are, debut next.
But first we get a little video promo of the iconic duo.
Ugh. Peyton Royce and Billie Kay. They do a video promo, run their mouths, and then start talking about Ruby Riott.
Good.
But I love Ruby.
Oh yeah, I gotta love Ruby Riott. She kicks ass.
Of course she does.
Plus I love her tattoos. They're fun.
I know. I could go on for hours about tattoos.
So we got our first opening contest, which features not only a debut but another tag team of who I have not seen on NXT.
The Metro Brothers
versus Street Profits.
So the Metro Brothers are Chris and JC Metro.
They first come out looking like, rip off backstage props of Grease, just like background guys. I'm like, what?
If you've never seen Grease, you guys really have to.
Oh,
hello.
It's
classic. Classic musical.
I find it funny. The first guys that come out rip off of Grease. Street Profits debut, and the first thing I think to myself is like, oh, modern day crime time. Hooray!
And so that tag team is Angela Dawkins and Montez Ford.
And I'm glad that Alexander Dawkins finally got himself a partner that he can work well with in the ring.
Because they complement each other rather well. So Dawkins starts, and he starts dominating. Ford tags in, JC tags in, and attempts to dominate. Ford does. Dawkins tags in, dominates. Ford actually tags in.
These two work very well in the ring. Very well in the ring.
Ford pins and Street Profits take the win. It was literally a quick match, but it was beautiful.
For example, Angelo Dawkins, he's improved greatly over the 4 years he's been in NXT. When I saw him in the ring, I barely recognized him in there. For example, his spear, a lot better than Reigns. I don't care what you people say.
I still have a lot of love for Roman Reigns.
And you gotta admit that spear was...
It was great, I'm not gonna lie.
And then,
it kind of reminded me of Edge.
And then what's this? Oh, Montez Ford does a 450. Was it a 450 or a frog splash? I believe it was a frog splash.
But it was beautiful. It was beautiful.
And got the pin. And to me that was a very. I thought their debut was gonna be saved for Takeover. But I figured, this was a nice debut as any.
It was actually really nice. I was quite impressed. So Drew McIntyre and Bobby Roode will be out next, but then they announce Hideo Itami versus
Aleister Black for TakeOver.
Which I'm actually kind of looking forward to.
Mm-hmm.
So, William Regal's out in the ring to introduce Drew McIntyre. There's cheers and boos throughout. Drew comes out first. And then he introduces Bobby Roode, and Bobby comes out next with a whole bunch of security guards. Bobby starts running his mouth and says Roderick's trying to get his hands on him. Drew's smirking. Bobby cuts an interesting promo and talks of Drew's second chance in WWE. Which, I'm glad to see him back. He's a lot better than he was the first time around.
Wait, when he was the chosen one?
Don't even say that again.
Or should I go into the whole 3 and B shtick?
No. Anyway.
But Drew Galloway had a very impressive showing before he called out Bobby Roode.
He talks of Bobby's successes and everything, and then he turns around and calls him an arse.
And Bobby proceeds,
and I was clapping. I'm like, that was beautiful, Drew. That was beautiful.
I love how Bobby said, you know what? I never needed a second chance. I'm the one who's been running NXT. I take my opportunities when he's granted them himself.
He says that he's earned it. Drew says that he's earned his second chance.
And then, guess who comes out to interrupt
Roderick
this?
Strong.
Yeah.
Oh,
basically,
buddy.
he says...
He makes it personal towards Bobby and calls him out.
Basically, I'm not out here for the title. I just want to fight the man who's been disrespecting my family.
Which, I can understand that, because as somebody who, is very close to their family, I would do the same thing if I was him, to be honest.
No, there is a 3-way banner here between Regal, Drew, Bobby, and actually 4-way because you Roderick Strong. Basically, the segment ended like this. Roderick Strong will take on Drew McIntyre next week in NXT, and if
he wins, then he'll have a chance at Roode after TakeOver. Regal makes the match official because the crowd wants it, Bobby wants it, Drew kind of wants it, and Roderick also wants it.
I will steal your necklace.
Which one? I got 2. Anyway, so Bobby ends up calling the match next week glorious, and I did the eye roll because really glorious, and I did the eye roll just like that. Anyway, so
I'll leave the Scarborough boy alone.
Just because I'm from Oshawa doesn't mean I won't be like, no, that's way too much. No.
So next we get a backstage interview with Johnny Gargano.
But they also announced Danny Burch versus
which was after this backstage segment. So basically it says Gargano misses the rush he started at last year's Brooklyn with him and Ciampa, and he says he needs to has that feeling again to jumpstart his singles career. So he laid an open issue challenge for TakeOver for that anyone on the NXT roster,
which I'm actually looking forward to seeing. Because
we'll get to that later on tonight.
Because I want to talk about that one after.
Next we get despite I was skeptical, I really got an impressive match out of these two.
I was quite impressed too.
We got the cousins of Johnny Gargano. Sorry, I mean Orny Logan and Danny Burch.
Anyway, so they lock up. They both attempt to dominate. There's a lot of back and forth. Lorcan actually, there's like a lot of domination.
I love how
building momentum. Lorcan actually kicked out of after the Tower of London.
I don't know if it was Tom Phillips or
you mean Mauro Ranallo?
Or Mauro Ranallo that I mentioned, but Danny Burch started boxing at the age of 6. Damn.
Dedication. Dedication.
I gotta give it to you there.
But so they both try to dominate. Burch pins Lorcan after rolling him up from a Boston Crab. Both men shake hands as a sign of respect. Burch holds the rope down for Lorcan to be able to leave the ring as yet another sign of respect.
Which I have not seen in a long time.
I was quite impressed with how professional those two were. It's been a long time since I've seen something like that.
But of course, now we get to our NXT main event. Aldrin C.S. Almas with
No way, Jose.
No. What the fuck? Who was her name?
Zelina Vega.
Yes, Austin Aries' future wife.
I miss Austin Aries.
Versus Jose. No, wait.
Jose. No, wait. Jose. Anyway, so
I love how he does
comes
the
out
conga
first
line.
and does a conga line, which, you know, if I were to ever go to an NXT show, I would hope to be a part of that because, well, that's just me.
I don't disagree with you.
So Andrade,
Just say Almas.
So Almas comes out next with Zelina by his side. They both try to fight for dominance. Zelina pulls Almas out of the ring and argues with him a little. No Way Jose dominates. Then Zelina yells at Almas again, and he then dominates against No Way Jose. He keeps dominating and attempts to pin Jose, but Zelina yells at him, and then he pins No Way Jose for the win.
I'm just gonna come in here when it comes to Zelina.
Yeah.
I remember watching her back as far as Rosetta on TNA when she was back as a former champion. She is
a Rosebud.
She was also exactly. She was also a Rosebud.
You know,
that girl has come a long way from her days of TNA and Ring of Honor.
And I mean, she's actually going to be in The Rock's film having to do with...
Oh yeah, I didn't even realize that girl's playing AJ Lee. I can't imagine her skipping around the ring.
I'm actually... that's actually a movie I would actually want to see. For some reason. Like, it's actually kind of intriguing. Why? I know it has nothing to do with the fact that The Rock is the one behind it.
I was going to say it's because it's WWE related.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
That is why. But
Zelina interrupts the announce table as the show's closing and says, if Johnny Gargano still wants that match to TakeOver, he has one right there. And of course, Alma's like,
yeah, that sounds good to me. And, well, that's how TakeOver ends.
TakeOver?
Or not TakeOver.
We're Saturday already? Holy shit, that was a great TakeOver. We covered that all in 12 minutes. That's probably the best video we've ever done.
Oh, stop it. But you know I've only had like 2 cups of coffee.
I know, same reaction too.
I need to have 3 in order to get through the day, I swear. Although, he disagrees.
But anyways, that was our first edition of NXT from August 9th, 2017. This has been another episode of Squared Circle Discussions. Please like, subscribe, and comment down in the video below of any of your opinions for this week's NXT, or even from the previous video that was just done of SmackDown and 205 Live.
And we will see you guys soon.
We're here. We're always going to be here. And we'll see you guys.
This is your boy T, your girl M, and we will see you guys soon.
We'll see you guys in the next video. Too sweet me.